So you want to know how to easily beat Sukuna? You came to the right place. I'm going to teach you all of his attack patterns. So once you hit max level, you can make this boss look like child's play. Let's get right into the video. In my demonstrations, I'll be fighting him without domain on the medium 2-star difficulty solo. If you have a domain, you can easily solo the 3-star difficulty. I only suggest going above 2 stars if you're playing with a group, or you have a domain-to-domain clash. Once you start the fight, he repeats a simple pattern. 2 slashes exude from the floor, after which he leaps into the air. Once you see these 2 slashes on the floor, you want to dash backwards, as when he leaps into the air, it has a hitbox and it deals damage and knockback. After he leaps into the air, he can do one of 2 things, but he always starts by shooting 4 slashes at you that interchange between horizontal and vertical, and the first slash is always horizontal. The easiest way to dodge these slashes is to run backwards from the horizontal slash, then run sideways from the vertical slash like you see on screen. Alternatively, you can jump over the horizontal dash. Once you dodge all 4 slashes, he falls to the floor, stunned, in which you can attack him freely. Note that he's stunned for less time on higher difficulties. Back to after the 2 slashes and leaping into the air, the secondary pattern that he will do is after a set amount of time, he will jump at the circle that follows you. All you have to do is sidestep it last second with either dash or your E. Once you sidestep the jump, or if you get hit, he will be stunned like the other pattern. After he's stunned from both patterns, simply dash at him with E and use all your abilities and forms of damage. Once he recovers, he will exude the 2 slashes from the floor again and leap back up into the air and repeat the alternating pattern of 4 slashes or the leap, depending on what was used last. On rare occasions, before he's stunned, he will place a web-like move. Just double jump to avoid it and go about attacking him like usual. Once you drop him to half health, he will gain iframes and pop domain. However, I'll be covering the worst outcome if you have neither a simple domain nor a full domain, or if you fail your domain clash. I'd just like to say the music, visuals, and sound effects for his domain are breathtaking. If you don't have a domain, he will keep his domain up for the rest of the fight, which does constant damage to you over time. Besides the constant damage over time, nothing really has changed since the first stage of the fight, so just repeat everything I've taught you thus far, and this should be a piece of cake. Just make sure you can kill him quick enough in his domain to where the constant damage over time won't kill you, or you can use abilities with sustain like Black Flash or Reverse Curse technique to help mitigate the damage over time. This video won't cover builds or suggested gear. However, I plan to do an in-depth video on different builds for PvE and boss killing and so on. So if you want those videos, let me know in the comments.